Hello and welcome to Sploder Game Reviews, the show where reviews your games on YouTube. Once again, we have got 3 absolutely talented games by many hidden gems of Sploder today for me to review and crack down to get a score out of 10. Trust me, you will enjoy this episode. Coming up today, we have got 3 good games and we've also got Member of the Month to start voting. Make sure you get on the voting before I get on the announcing. You get it? Let's go to today's first game. And stop it. Once again, we're using the favourite game creator of all. On the physics game creator, this game, prepare for it, it will blow your socks off. Here it is. So our first review today is Rebound by Garry. We're on the physics game creator, as already shown, and we're going straight into the game here. Once the game does eventually load, maybe they will have to refresh the game because it seems that browser could be a bit slow today, so I apologise there, Garry. Here we go. So, if we can ever jump into this game. Okay, here we right. Let's see, first impression times. Of course, first impressions, if you don't know already, are really important. And wow, in Rebound, you play as a lost red bouncy ball who has to find his friend and get back to his family. You must use physics and the environment around you to progress. Brought to you solely by Garry Games. Loving the intro. Great intro. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is an intro. Now, look at that. Brilliant. Now, I've always said I don't mark on title screens. However, the title screen is your way to show what talent you have to broadcast your name, so people remember. And that is very, very good. And I can give a mark for the graphics used on that, actually, because we had physics behind it, and that's what this physics game creator is all about. So, use the left and arrow keys, or A and B to roll, and use the up key to jump. Be wary, though, you have very bouncy movement, and you will fall. So, we have to get the key. Ah, love this! First impressions, we're in the room, loving the graphics. I love these movable objects in the bin. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good idea for a game. It's not often you see games made like this. Not often at all. And it's a very, very, very unique idea. You know, it's using the kind of default colours of the ball, if you go in the original pattern. Love the graphics of like things being able to be tipped over. Now that really can make a game. Now I know I'm struggling here. It's quite a simple objective so far. Oh my god, have I been unlucky. It's very well put together and it's a good concept. It's an idea I haven't really thought of what you could do. So it's really unique. You get the unique marks. And look at that, the door opening. It is very, very clever, ladies and gentlemen. And first impressions, they are right there. 10, the graphics, the physics, they're all up there. The difficulty, it's getting there. So you can roll up the sides of most objects and correct. So this is getting even more clever. You can roll up. So we're using the theme of different rooms. And as you can see, okay, so you can roll up that. It's very, very clever, ladies and gentlemen. There's a vase. I love how it breaks as well. I was hoping that it broke. When I was watching that, I was hoping it broke. Look at that. Oh, well, I am absolutely astonished by this game. It is a very good job. Well done, Garry. The intro looked good, and, you know, it gave me a brilliant first impression, and here it is. The game is certainly going to be unforgettable. It's really replayable. It's quite fun. It's kind of like you're a bouncy ball, and you just want to bounce around through the map, and the maps look absolutely... Oh, no. The maps look absolutely stunning, and I think what really does make it is the kind of interactable things. And I know they're not very much interacting through physics, but they're falling over when you hit it, and that is very, very talented because you could easily have a set. But you know, that just adds to the game. Now it did lose something there. I love the spider's webs there as well, and the kind of bouncy thing. Everything looks really good. It's kind of, now that I'm going to bring some, it kind of reminds me of a Red Ball kind of game. It could be nothing to do with Red Bull, but it's kind of the same physics, maybe better. I'm going to say that around it. I love the double interaction that goes towards the playable. Cause, you know, the controls, it's getting you to use the mouse, and I love the graphic telling you to use your mouse as well. It's very, very unique, and it's very, very professionally done. And I'm going to say that it's very, very professionally done here. It's very, very good, and it is well on set for getting very rare, 10 out of 10 what you get nowadays on this series. I love it. The graphics look good, and I really want to play this on for so long. It's now, you may argue there's no story to the game, and the story mark is one of the most spread marks, believe it or not. Story goes to the name, it goes to the objectives, or it goes to the overall story. And we have got the story. We got the story described to us at the beginning of the game. So find all the keys and unlock the secret door. So we did have a story through the game, if you remember, folks. And we've also got the objective of getting keys and that goes then to the difficulty mark. Love that, how the arrows are, and I love how he can climb up. I seriously didn't know how he's done it. It's very, very well put together. Look at that. With the key in the thing. I would never thought of doing something like that. That's how clever this game is. And wow, I am singing the praises here of GUI games. They're very, very, very well put together. Now, is there a secret key in there? How many keys did he say there were? Can't find any at the moment. Ooh. Ah, there you go. Very, very clever. I do like it. Love the sandpit graphics. We've got the pins as well. Now, that adds to the difficulty. We've got the pins, you know, you have to be watching out for. And it's quite clever as well. Because a pin can prick a ball, you know, like that. It's very, very well put together. I do enjoy this game. And, you know, oh, I love the nuts. It's a great touch there. We've got the nuts jamming the kind of entrance to this tree. It's very, very well put together, and it takes, I'm going to say, it takes quite a lot of thought to add little things like this, and the rolling up the hill. I don't know, you can actually do that. It's very clever, this game, certainly into that, and the graphics look absolutely epic, and I'm sure you all agree with me there. Oh, we're supposed to come down here. Ah, we could roll up the tree anyway. It's very well put together. There we go, very well put together. It's kind of weird, like jump in between houses. We're trying to get to the friend. Rebound is a great name because your ball kind of rebounds here. Love like how you have the more interaction. You have the mouse as well as the controlling. You have the pins here and there. You have like this. I really don't know how he's done it, ladies and gentlemen. It is very, very good. And I apologise if it is a she or he. I'm unaware. I feel it's a masculine game, but hey. Please don't take offence if you are a woman indeed, or if you're a group as well. It is very clever. I love the graphics of what's been used in this game. Difficulty, you know, you can't really, folks. I always say sometimes stick a time limit on it, but you really don't need a time limit on this game, folks. It is, you know, one of them games what you want to get around, enjoy the stunning graphics. And the physics behind the game. Like, look at this water. I love the ice particles. I didn't even know you could do squares. That's more ready. Just push the cup over and watch the ice fall out. Oh, lovely. It's brilliant graphics. Certainly very clever, and it's more clever than what most people can do on the physics. It's really showing what you can do on the physics, and I really want to know if this game is not featured. I want to know why not. Why wouldn't it be featured if it is? And if it isn't featured, I want to say any editors what are watching, you need to feature this game immediately. Okay, so back to the game. Now, I did miss the write-up, so let's see. You have finally found your friend. Hooray. The blue boil has much more friction than the red one. They pass through the blocks of the same colour, but not each other's. Click to change which one to control. So we're getting more of a puzzle now. This is kind of another theme of game, and this is what I quite like about this game. We've got these different themes. Certainly, as you can see, I think maybe this can break or not. Oh, we're bouncing off a bit. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, we've got one of these puzzle games where sometimes you get things like this. Ah, there you go. Very clever. Very, very, very clever. I love it. You get these games where you have to switch between characters, and this is kind of like a whole different game now. I'm not saying that it's got worse at all. It's just got as good. It's following a story along. Whoa, like so. It's a very clever story, and the graphics, may I say, are absolutely brilliant on this game. They're stunning, especially like the spider's web. Just add detail to the game now. It seems like we're stuck in here, so. Can we not get through here? I'm sure we can. There we go. It's just a little thing. It looks really good though, guys. You should agree, and we're going through the points. The first impression was the highest possible. I love the pipe as well. It was very high. There's a lot of layers being used in this game. You know, it isn't just the object, it isn't just the kind of face of the game. What we've seen a good background detail, and that is very, very good in this game. I do enjoy this game, and look, even with the water now, it looks really good. Oh, blue's falling through. We may have... Yep. Okay, well, we may have to just try it again. Now, there's got to be something with that red block, I believe. Now, people have... Wow, people complete quite quick. I've taken 7 minutes to get to this point so far. So, let's try this level again. So, the blue comes over, knocks down the bar. The red ball then goes through and hits the switch. Now, it's a clear objective. It's kind of a puzzle, and that's what I did say earlier. It's got a puzzle kind of theme to the game, you would agree. Now this falls through. Mr. Blue takes over and goes up here. Is there any reason for coming up here? Was there something to hit? Oh, am I just coming up here for the sake of it? Oh, I must just come up here for the sake of it, because I actually don't have any need to come down here, because that platform does fall down, but we'll see. So, let's drag this platform across, we'll try. Now, if I keep here, we'll get ready to come past his friend, because they can fall down, as we saw here. Okay, so he has completed it, meaning blue will have to fall down. Okay, and can't drown. I like that. That's very clever. Like that. Now, that's very clever, ladies and gentlemen. We've got this sinking flow, and it's giving you the water feel. And this review has gone along to the end. Oh, I loved it. It's the perfect scope. Love the colour balls. You have to admit, you know, they're very cute little looking, even though the little balls, the bouncy balls. But they're very, very, very... very good game, and of course rebound, that would have been the title screen. Very good game. Well, very well done to GUI Games. They're absolutely excellent game. I'm happy to even complete the game, because it's not like me to complete games. I'll go straight through. Yeah, very good. It earns the love heart, and this is a brilliant game. I don't know how to say it. GUI Games, congratulations again. This is really what I want to see from people on the physics game creator, and this is quite a high standard game, and I love to review games like this. So please make sure you bring in games and make sure you request more games. Anyway, this is time for your overview of the review with the grand score. As I said, this game is en route for the 10 out of 10, and it got it. Well done. Hello! So, as you remember, on the last episode, requests did officially open, and in fact, these requests are all fresh new onto the show after being requested this last week. Make sure you try and get your game onto this show. Just bear in mind I'm quite busy nowadays, so might not get back to you, but fingers crossed, if I do notice your request, it'll be on this show in the future month. I'm saying month because you are coming in fast, you're flooding our room with requests. But anyway, here's how to get your game onto It couldn't be easier to get your game onto this show. Here's some ways in how you can. So, one way is by sending me a link to the Blue Sun account, but equally the YouTube comments are as good. Remember, the Game Reviews Hub is also available, as well as the private messages on the forums. On Twitter is also an option. Remember, all these requests are checked to meet the rules and then logged onto my computer. It is a long waiting list, so sorry for the wait. But just remember, it's worth it, because they got theirs on. What about you? Once again, we're using the most popular game creator on Sploder. Here is a concept which is very well known. Here it is. So just before this review, I did check for the GUI game, and it has actually been featured, so congratulations on that feature. Anyway, here's the second review today. This is Triplets by Heavenly Gods. Let's jump straight into it. As I move left and right, I would just press the play icon, of course. Love the title as well. Title's always an important thing to the game to get the picture of the game. Okay, so this is, I sense, it is one of those games where it's a multitask type game, where you're watching different screens and you have to jump at certain places to avoid death. So it's very good. However, this is with a little twist. Because as a Gemman, it looks like you have 3 characters rather than the signature 2. And also, it seems a bit more simpler. So it's a good kind of storyline behind, as you can see there with the treasure chest. Oh, okay. So it unlocks, I like that. The physics, oh, the physics behind it is different to how you're used to. As you can see, we can't get to the scoreboard, unfortunately. But because I was thinking when I'll come into it, it seems very, very simple. Oh no! I won't control it, I'm so sorry. It felt very simple, but yet the difficulty has been stepped up the notch, what we wanted so far. And I'm going to comment, the graphics are great. I don't think, because some games you need graphics, some games you don't. This is a game what so far I don't think need... Oh, yeah. I don't think so far this is a game what needs overall graphics of the characters. Because the characters look good as they are, as this color. Okay, we've got a different kind of themed one now. So it's jumping at particular times. As you can see, we're controlling more of the bottom one. I think so far what I've seen is maybe have a bit more multitasking to be done. Because it seems like we haven't had much of the multitasking theme so far. You know, they're good, unique levels. They look good. It's kind of a stronger version of the game. However, I just feel that we maybe didn't have as much harder levels as the game deserved. But it's a very good, small mini game, I would have kind of said. Triplets is a good game. It's got that story mark there because it's triplets and it's free, and they do the same thing. It may be missing a storyline around it, I think, with this game. I don't know. No, there's... It is an easy game, but yeah, I think this game could be improved in areas difficulty-wise to get that more difficulty mark, and maybe a story, more storyline behind it. But this is a good game. It's a good mini game, and it's quite fun. So Triplets by Heavenly Gods, well done. Here's your overview of the review with the grand score. Just missing the difficulty mark. The game got an 8 out of 10, which is pretty good. Well done. Well, you've guessed it, it is Member of the Month time. And before we go into who's in Member of the Month, in fact, people who are in Member of the Month are all listed on the screen here. Very well. So, as you see through there, you can vote easily just by commenting the name of the person you want to vote for. Of course, on the forums there is a place available there, and also there is places in the comments down below, or on Sploder, or in this following group now. The Sploder Game Reviews Hub. Make sure you join it because many news is shared there. And there will be new things coming to the Sploder Game Reviews Hub as soon as I get around to putting updates and comments in there. But anyway, make sure you join. Here's how. Yes, you hear me correct. We have got our own group on Sploder and it is easy to join. Why don't you just find the Sploder Game Reviews Hub, join the group, and then you could do many things like commenting any news or anything, or even request a game, and you can also get your game shared on this display screen. So why don't you join the Sploder Game Reviews Hub to keep all up to date with all news. And of course the 3 main points, it's open to everyone, you get all your news and you can request games. Search it today. Seems that we know the routine by now. We've got the 3rd and final review today on, once again, the Physics Game Creator. Here it is. Well, it seems the quality of games on this episode has been probably one of the best for a long time. This is another Physics Game Creator, and this is Ultra Blocker by Deep Into the Den. Now, as you can see from the title screen, it looks really good so far. It looks very well put together. It's not just a rushed game. So let's get straight into the game, as I always used to say. So, you are at the beginning. Make your way underground. Okay, so... Ooh. Okay, so I get it. We're using the multiplayer theme for this game. Ooh. And that's actually something I've not seen on physics. I've never seen this used. Looks really good. I love the name of the game as well. Ultra Blocker. It's kind of blocks. It's ultra fun, ultra this, ultra that, you know, something like that. It's very good. Towards the story. Like in first impressions, you know, we've got a good stable game, and that's always what I want to see. A big stable game. Oh, and we drown again. Of course, you do drown on the game, so it's a great understanding of the physics behind the multiplayer mode. Now, this game instantly feels hard, meaning that gets a difficulty mark towards it. I'm still here. I'm just trying to concentrate because it seems we can't get past this section. As you can see, not many people have completed the game. It looks good. Ultra blocky, you can expect some blocky. You got it. Now it goes to story mode. Difficulty and graphics. Graphics are nice and strong. I've already said that once, but because you've got, oh my god, you've got the understanding of the world of physics, and the graphics look great. There, I'm trying to think of all the marks now. I've gone over all the marks. Yeah, so I've never heard of Deep Into the Den as a user. And again, I know of half the users on here. Which, oh my! You know, in a minute I'm going to turn this game off. I'm only 35 seconds in. Wow, it's a rage quitting game, ladies and gentlemen. I've never heard of many of the users on this show, so I'm happy to get users on to find hidden talents. And that's really the quote of the day. Hidden talents. Okay, I don't care that I've been killed by him because... No! I still run forward. Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like Oliver Eaton is back to the struggling. I've completed the other two games. I can't even get into this game, and I hate to cut reviews short because I can never get further enough. But it seems that if we can't get further than this, we've got nothing to review. Oh dear. So yeah, it's very, 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 very tough. Very hard indeed. I don't think I would ever complete it in my lifetime. And that is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I could do it. Love it up. It's got the good graphics. Although it looks very Sploder default, in a way it is. No, what have I done? You have to wait. What I was going to say, although it looks very Sploder default, you have to think this isn't a default colour of the game. It's on the multiplayer. It's a Sploder thing. However, it would have been graphics made to represent it, and they look very, very good, these graphics. Now, I don't care about getting killed by him. Oh, I didn't know you could get killed by the balls. Well, it seems that we've already got halfway through the review, and we haven't even got past the first real level. Which is very unfortunate, because I really want to get as far in this game, because it looks really good. Oh my god, seriously? Oh. I give up. Seriously. Right, this may be the last try, because I'm giving up with this game. Okay, we've got this far. Now, let's wait patiently. Let's be very, very patient. No! That's it. That's it. I apologise, Deep Into the Den. I cannot get any further. Looking here, we've got the boost coin, which is really good at understanding. Now, I really hate to predict what the next 9 levels might look like, because, you know, the game could get worse, the game could get good. So, I have to make it on what I've seen, unfortunately. But it looked really good. It looked a good, strong game, and I hate not getting farther than this. But, hey, here's my overview of the review with the grand score. Unfortunately, the game was too hard to get too far into it, but it got a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, well, as you can see, I'm sure you could agree, they were brilliant games, all 3 of them. And without doubt, I think you know what member of the episode is today. So without further ado, here's today's member of the episode. Mr. Gooey, as known, well done. Congratulations, Gooey. Congratulations again. It was a brilliant game, and I'm happy it got featured. I did clear that up. It has got featured. I checked, it's on page 2 or 3 somewhere. So, member of the month. It is that time of year again, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 6th of September, and you've got only a week to vote. Lines close next week, or maybe on Saturday. And I will announce it. Fingers crossed I can announce it on the next episode. Now, possibly I may not be able to announce it, as I do pre-record, but it will be announced in the next 2 weeks. Make sure you do vote. I really want you to vote. Again, they're on the screen there. All of them are listed now. At the point of recording me, I don't actually know who's in the running, because that would all come onto the screen. But they are there. Make sure you put one of the names down on the comments down below, or in the Sploder Game Reviews up, or wherever I listed earlier in the intersection, as I call it, between Game 2 and 3. Anyway, make sure you subscribe and put the like button, and comment down below your thoughts, requests, or make sure you vote member of the month. And I'll see you next week for Sploder Game Views. I've been Oliver Eaton, also known as the Blue Sun, who's actually just reached 100,000 views on Sploder. Congratulations. Why am I congratulating? Thank you to all you guys who have clicked on the blue sun through the years, and all to you guys watching. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.